Tom McGrath, and he's going to tell you a little bit about his movie, Megamind. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about what the movie is and what we can expect from it?
Well, this is really exciting for us because for DreamWorks, it's our first superhero movie. And we get to bring it to Comic-Con, which is really fun. And for me, I've been here a few years and always with the costumes. It's always fun to see the villain costumes, and I think people enjoy wearing the villain costumes because the villains are the most fun.
How many bad guys do we have in the room today? Dressed today? How many villains?
No villains? Well, and
as many people. I got 6 donuts. And a jug of Altadena orange juice. So, it's not a lot, but it is the best.
a fine example of fun villain costume.
Because the first rule of Comic-Con is to show up in your own costume, so... As I look at the hall, not a lot of people in costume. That's okay. That's okay. At this point in time, maybe we should bring out some other people in the cast.
Absolutely.
Why don't we bring out the lovely Tina Fey?
I have 7 select mini donuts. These are the official brand from 7-Eleven. And I don't want to be a jerk, but I bought these with my own money. So if I could get like 100th of a penny from everybody. Get these.
Don't be jerks. Start passing out money to the front of the stage. We'll just get this Tina went out of pocket for that.
Went out of pocket. I didn't have to do that. It's just something I did because I'm generous.
Yeah.
Also, not to derail, but whoever I met at the hotel last night, you left your Admiral Akbar outfit in my room. And I just want to know if I can keep it. So just send word. Let me know if I can keep it.
It's a trap! Oh, it's a trap. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. This is our first time here. We don't know about those sorts of pitfalls, those predator people out there. Yes.
And we have somebody else
We
here.
have someone else here, I believe. Mr. Jonah Hill.
Hello. Hey guys. Well, you look great.
Yeah, thanks. I thought we were all going to dress up.
Yeah.
I did, because my character is a normal person. So I wore a normal person.
I feel a little bit like a turd up here.
It's one of those situations where you feel uncomfortable for the person you're looking at. And you're trying to be like as nice as you can. Like I don't want to make fun of you or anything, I just feel bad, you know?
Germans have like 15 words that mean that.
Yeah. He does look sexy. The sexiness was never a question. He always radiates a sexual energy. It's just...
That's right.
Well, thank you guys for coming to check this out. That's cool. Yeah.
And actually, I think to explain the outfit and everything else, why don't we run the footage first, and then we can explain more about it.
Okay.
Let's do that. We have 5 minutes from the film. If you guys have 3D glasses, ready? I've met your man. I'd like to bring him out if we could. And Metro Man is played by Hollywood newcomer
Brad Pitt.
Unfortunately, since Angelina is here, someone had to watch the kids, and Brad says this lovely likeness of him. He's happy to answer any questions.
Is that close enough?
So this movie absolutely inverts the traditional sense of who is the hero and who is the villain in a movie like this. You know about the origin of the idea, and then also harnessing the awesome power of Will Ferrell as a bad guy in this movie.
Well, Will was the obvious choice because the ambition was to be an action comedy that would take the whole genre and turn it on its ear. And the way we wanted to do that is specifically tell the story through the villain's point of view. From his origin, how he became a villain, through nature versus nurture. We pick on themes of do we have a choice with our destiny? And we wanted to invert the characters, like you said. The villain who becomes a villain through circumstance, not that he doesn't have a great soul, and finds out that maybe he's playing for the wrong side. The hero that is also kind of more of a facade of a hero, and the reporter, the damsel, who turns out to be very strong and actually doesn't need anyone to rescue her. Probably is the strongest character in the movie. And then Jonah, we can't really talk too much about his character specifically, but he does have a large part in the movie, unless you want to give it away.
We can't talk about it, I guess, apparently, right? There's a twist with my character in this movie that I think Jeffrey Katzenberg is up there is going to shoot an arrow through my head if I reveal it. But it's basically just a monster twist and we can't give it away.
Also, because people would freak out if you gave away.
Yeah, you guys would lose your minds way too hard if we gave it away.
First time I ever showed The Exorcist, and people were like,
Do you want to talk a little bit about your character?
I was just gonna say, I basically. My collar. It's funny.
Bill, you look great. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. I've never been more confident about anything in my life. I've been hanging out in this costume for a year around the DreamWorks campus, and so I basically came up with the initial concept of what this look would be, and I kept pestering Jeffrey. I think this could make a really good movie. He's like, "What are you?" Like, I don't really know, but I need a break, and that's kind of how it came to be.
That was about a month ago.
That was a month ago, but I was in the parking lot for a year prior to a month ago. So.
Now, this movie is based on the idea of how every hero has to have his nemesis. Everybody has to have their polar opposite. You guys are working in Hollywood. I would assume you've all picked up nemesis of your own. You tell me, you given your opportunity, you destroy Hollywood. Just destroy it.
Who's your nemesis in Hollywood?
Betty White.
Betty White is my nemesis, and one day I will fight her in a ball of fire. And I think she will win, but it will be a glorious battle.
It will be put on pay-per-view.
It will be on pay-per-view. Why did I mention that? Betty White and I are going to wrestle on pay-per-view.
It's okay.
In February.
On HBO. Pay-per-view.
Who's your nemesis? Jonah.
Whoa.
Mel Gibson's girlfriend. I just want to come out officially and support Mel. Thank you guys.
It's gonna be awkward when he comes back. Everybody be cool when he comes back.
He does not mess around.
Who's your nemesis?
Oddly enough, my nemesis is Charlize Theron. And I can't really get into it, but there's a lot of bad blood there.
Is this the first time that you see the finished 3D for you, for Will?
Yeah, because I didn't have glasses on, so I think it looks screwed up. I don't think you did it right, Tom.
I didn't have glasses on either, but I was still able to see the effect because I huffed so much paint applying my face in the bathroom. So the effect was actually triple what you guys saw. So I think it's going to be good. Yeah. Are you?
Okay, I just read what he just said.
Are you cool?
Read what Mel actually said. I'm gonna have to take a few of those things back.
That's fine.
He was paraphrased to me earlier, and now I read what he actually said.
Yeah.
I feel guilty.
Right.
I only support a quarter of the things that he was talking about.
The Laker tickets, right?
Yeah, it's just about.
You support him on the Laker tickets.
Yeah, no, I was kidding. I don't support him. I do think the Jews killed Jesus. Other than that, that's a fact. That's a goddamn fact. That's nothing to do with Mel or anything. That's just true. So we can all agree on that and just move on with the plan. I appreciate it.
Well, can you talk about helping create the character Megamind and developing sort of the voice and attitude of this character and how you approach playing what is ostensibly a villain?
Well, sitting down with Tom and Jeffrey when they pitched the whole concept, a lot of it was already there, but we just kind of came up with just kind of played around with the voice in a way that it's kind of villainous, but yet slightly pathetic, it's a brand new kind of thing for me. I've only done one animated film before, the Curious George. Hold for applause. Hold for applause.
I've always wanted to do this.
I just want to jump in without Will and all the actors here. Not only are they great,
That's life size, right?
not only are they great comedians, but they're also great actors. And there is a heart to this film, and actually a love story within it. Will really play well. And so it's nice to have the funny business and the improv that they bring, but also just the acting chops, which are fantastic for the story. Will, as you may know, if you've seen Space Dad, is the character you saw him play. Will plays a whole different parts in this as well. And when you first started doing Space Dad, which is just kind of on the fly, we were just laughing so hard that it happened. And sometimes that's how it works. We write a new character from this improv. For me, it's a blessing to be able to work with them. And also Brad, just to mention David Cross, who plays who's fantastic to work with here today.
Now, I know, Johnny, you've done How to Train Your Dragon, and you've worked in this process before. Is this something that you're finding you really enjoy and have an affinity for?
Hold on, Brad wants to say something.
I love Tina.
Yeah. It's really fun. Yeah, of course, it's cool. I mostly make R-rated movies, and to make a movie that one day, if I have kids or my nephews want to watch, that I can show them without being put in prison. It would be really